The compiler generates a set of methods for the record. It's good to know how to change the behavior or override these methods if you need to. Most of the time, when you want to change one of the generated methods, it's how to represent the record as a string. When you call toString on a record or a subclassed record, this will in its turn use the method printMembers. If we create a string representation for the order and for a cancelled order, we can see that the string generated contains the name of the type and the properties. Some of them have values, but if they are reference types, they will only display the type that it is referencing. If we head into the cancelled order record and look at what we can override, we can see that we have the following options. We can override equality contract, equals, get hashcode, toString, and printMembers. toString uses printMembers internally, and printMembers will call its base class to get its members before applying the members for the derived record. You can experiment with overriding either toString and printMembers on your own. This works just like overriding methods in general. Now, if we want to change them in the record order, which is the base class, how do we do that? Let's check if we can override these methods. You'll notice that on the base class, all that we have available to override is get hashcode and toString. Does this mean we cannot change how printMembers work on a record unless it inherits from another one? Of course not. We just have to follow the convention as specified by the documentation for records. To create a custom printMembers, we must introduce this as a protected virtual method that returns a Boolean. And obviously, the name is printMembers. Then, this method accepts a string builder. It accepts a string builder because that is created by toString, which is in charge of calling this method. You can then append the data to that string builder, and this will then be used when you call toString. Since this is a protected virtual method, it can be overridden by records that inherit from this record. With this overload added, call toString and inspect the result that you get. If we run this, we can see that it entered our printMembers method. You've now changed the behavior of one of the methods that is normally generated by the record. Most of the time, you will be just fine using the pre-baked functionality. But having the option to add additional details to the string representation can be crucial when it comes to logging.